Welcome back to the Movie Draft House. I'm your host, Mark. It's another 5-minute review. I don't know what... that was a terrible opening. It's another 5-minute review. And in today's review, we're going to be talking about the recently released on streaming television series, Monsters, the Lyle and Erik Menedez story. This is a continuation of the Monsters Jeffrey Dahmer series that came out a couple years ago, starring Evan Peters, and it's created by Ian Brennan and Ryan Murphy. And so this one stars Cooper Koch. It's Koch. I don't Koch. Anyways, he plays Erik Menedez. Nicholas Alexander Chavez plays Lyle Menedez. And Chloe Sevigny and Javier Bardem play Kitty Menedez and Jose Menedez, the parents of Erik and Lyle, and the ones that these two murder. Also stars Dallas Roberts as Dr. Jerome Oziel. And I think that's it as far as like people go. But Nathan Lane's in this as well. But and all the episodes are available to stream now on Netflix. So I didn't really know what to think going into this, but the first episode really just it puts everything out there. The first episode features these two murdering their parents. Kind of the backstory about a little bit about why. And I think I'm on like episode 6, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty far along in the series. I haven't finished it though. But the two actors, Cooper Koch and Nicholas Alexander Chavez, who play Erik and Lyle, they're really good. And it's Nicholas Chavez that really draws my attention as Lyle. He's really the unhinged one. But it's really Erik Menedez who kind of hatches this plot to murder their parents. And they set out to murder their dad. And they're like, well, if we're going to murder our dad, might as well murder our mom because, like, she can't live without him. And so they kill these two with a shotgun and they just like obliterate them while they're watching TV in their house. And they're wealthy, and so they kind of got this mansion. And these two young men are very snobbish and just kind of spoon fed, golden spoon type mentality where everything's given to them and they expect everything. And Lyle is the one that is the kind of the showboaty, the flashy one. Erik's kind of the reserved one, but he's really probably the more fucked up of the two. And the series doesn't shy away from showcasing that Jose Menedez, the dad, was an asshole to his kids. And you can kind of see the motivation for why they would even want to, kill their parents. But and then after they do so, Erik is very much, struggling with what has happened. And so he goes and talks to his therapist, who's played by Dallas Roberts, and he tells him everything. And there's this, confidentiality agreement. But the therapist essentially kind of tries to, I guess, amass a lot of the information and maybe hold it against, I don't know. The motivation for not going straight to the police isn't really established, or maybe I missed it. I don't know. But it's a the show so far is pretty interesting, and I didn't know this is based on a true story, so I don't know. I actually know how much of this is accurate or not. This one flew under the radar. I mean, it happened in California, so and it happened. I guess happened in the '90s, early '90s, and so I wasn't familiar with this story. And I'm also not familiar with these two actors that play the brothers. So and I'm interested in future stuff that they do, is because they're pretty good actors. At least here they are, and I'm interested to see what happens to them by the end of the show. So, anyways, I'm sticking with it, so I'm going to recommend it. You can find it on Netflix right now. All the episodes are streaming. But I'm also going to recommend you hit the subscribe button when it pops up, so you don't miss any future content right here on the podcast. And if you want to follow the podcast on all your favorite social media platforms, we're at Movie Draft House. You can find us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, right here on YouTube. Give us a like, follow, and subscribe. And don't forget, the podcast releases weekly, every Thursday, on your favorite podcast streaming platform. And we'll catch you next time.
Hold on a minute. Did you just order a grilled cheese and tap water?
Yeah.
How many shrimp do you have? Like an actual number.